have my chiseled edge synthetic brush. It's a little softer. We're going to work on the road here, okay? We're going to try and get that nice yellow glow in the road, that wet road. So what I'm going to do is get the same colors used in the sky, which was orange and a bit of red to make a nice orangey color. See how strong red is? It just takes right over, doesn't it? So I'm going to go over here, get that orangey look, and I'm going to put it in the middle of it, put it on the road. You can put the shadow part on after. Alright, good. So, we want it nice and dark, or nice and light. Okay, there's a piece of shadow going here. We can put that on in a minute. Alright, so we'll put this on first. You can do it either way. You can put your... It's a reflection from the sky, actually. So yellow and white this time. I didn't even mix it. I just put it on my brush. I'm just going to put that in that corner here. Get a nice bright color here. We'll be going over that again. There we go. We'll get our orangey color again and come around that corner. Just mix some yellow and red. Because I'm left-handed, I'm kind of... Takes me a little longer to get around that corner. Okay. Try and follow where the road is going, alright? Try to don't just go straight across like that, like go with the road. Because those little streaks of paint will make the road look like it's, you know, making that turn. It's coming down here. So we're going to put on our orangey color, and then we'll put our reflection from the sky on top of that. Sometimes I may or may not, sometimes I'll speed up the the strokes because they're repeated, they're repetitive, and you'll know what I'm doing, so rather than have you sit there and look at every little stroke, sometimes I'll speed up the process. If you like that, good, let me know. If you don't, tell me what you'd rather for me to do, you know. I know some of you said that you like it when it's in parts, breaks it up, because then they can break it up and look at parts, you know, at a time rather than sit there for an hour. I know you can pause it and everything, but then you got to find out where you were when you left off, see? But the parts, you can look at a half an hour, and then you can go to the next part when you're ready, you know? But you let me know in the comments, like, what do you like the best, you know? Do you like the full video, full 1 hour, 2 hour video? Do you like live stream? I haven't done much live stream. I like to get into it now. I want to get into that this year. Do you like time lapse? Because I sometimes I'll do time lapse in my videos just so you can sit back and relax and just look at it. But the time lapse videos also has parts and a full video. So I try to get a variety for you of one painting. I'll get a variety of probably a time lapse, and then maybe some parts, maybe a full one. I might send out a preview of this, not the premiere, preview. I got a premiere coming up, but I probably already got it done now. But you can keep an eye out for premieres. So do you like premieres? Where you can live chat with your creator, with your person who is doing the painting. So do you like that? Do you know? It's nice to know from you guys because you're the ones we're doing this for. I'm doing it for me too because I love it, but only for you guys who wouldn't be at it. So you know what the premieres are. If you don't, it's just they send out a notification that we have an upcoming video, and then you get a notification when it starts, and then you look at it and you can chat live with me or whoever you're looking at. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. So if you like that, so there's lots of ways to look at your videos. Lots of ways. Yeah, so let me know if you like live stream or you just like, you know, what way you like to look at your videos. I look at lots of videos too, and I sometimes I just go in and I look for, I just might go in and go how to paint a landscape just to see what everybody's doing. I don't look for anybody in particular sometimes, and sometimes I'll look for somebody in particular like Bob Ross or Bill Alexander or Kevin Hill, you know, depending. I mean, there's tons of them out there so good, you know. But I like looking at different ones just to see what kind of techniques they use too. I've been looking at that for years, so I might have picked up some of their stuff too. I guess we all do a few things close to the same, but you can see that the paintings are completely different. Now pick up some your gray color from the sky, whatever color you got from the sky. Pick that up with your brush, same brush. Now it can be a little darker. What I'm going to do is, I don't want to destroy all. I'm going to wipe this off in my tissue. Whatever is left over, I'm going to just scratch that on there. I'm going to try my brush. Just scrape it on as if you're dry brushing. Now my paint is wet underneath, which is kind of nice. If yours dries, just put it on over it, and you should be okay. Just make it more of a transparent, okay? Make it more like a glaze. So I'm putting the paint on my brush and then I'm wiping it off my tissue. And I'm coming back up the road this time because it's kind of green, isn't it? Well, that's the color I had, so I'm okay. Yeah, I'm coming back up over the road to meet with the oranges and reds now. And they have to come back down again to meet up with them, so it'll all blend nicely. Okay, so you can turn your brush either way. Pull it up into the road. Now, put some more burnt umber on mine, see if I can grade up a little bit more. Adjust your paints, don't worry too much, but adjust them so they're not too far off. You know, if you find it too green or too dark or too light, just adjust them. There we go. So you can still see some of the yellow and orangey colors coming through. So it looks like it's water on the path there, and the reflections from the sky. So let's put that there like that. And now let's go back in with some of that red, and you might need to clean your brush really good. Get that dark off there, because we're going back into lighter colors now. So get more of your shadow color and bring some over on the edge here. Your chiseled edge brush. If it won't move, dampen your brush a little bit. That comes out a little bit more. Comes out to the road. Let's come around the corner there. Here. Darken up a little bit down there. Down there. Sometimes you have to play around with your colors till you get the colors you're looking for. If you can't get them, just keep trying until you do. Because you don't want to, it's alright to have a mixture of colors now, but you don't want to have them so far off that it doesn't look right. So I'm just putting this here on this corner, and I'm going to pull it out. I'll turn my brush on the chiseled edge. I'm going to pull it out. Out. A little bit more out here. Okay. That light part there, that nice little bright light. Almost lost it that time. Don't know why. Should keep my eyes open, but we'll go back over that and get it back. A little bit of dark color to that, a little bit of black or something, just to get some shadows. There we go. Pulling it out into the road. Alright. Just using chisel edge to get a little bit of an effect there. A bit of white to brighten it up here. You might need a few layers of paint. more layers you have on your paint, the nicer your painting is, because it gets a nice opaque look to it. It looks really nice. You get shadows and highlights. We gotta get that little light back there because that looks so nice. Just raying it up here now to get a more of a grey tone on top of this, just so I can get some highlights and different things going on there. So if you have to work on one spot for a while, stick with it till you get close to what you're looking for, and then you can move on and come back to it later. But get as close as you can to what you're looking for, what you see in the reference photo. Right? And then, you know, because it's fun just to keep working at something till it works out nice. If you leave it and then you come back later and you say, God, that don't look right. I thought I did better than that. Get some nice dark shadowy color here. I'm going to pull back some of these so I can get a bit of shadow there in the snow. Oh, gotta get a little shadow in the snow. I'll just move my brush in and out. I'm going to pull that right into where I have done. Try to stay horizontal. I'm working a bit of black into my color that I was using, because I couldn't get it dark enough. If you can use the ultramarine blue, you might be able to do that. Playing around with the and get a shadow on this other side here, going around this. Oh, that's my knee. Okay, just get around that corner there. Alright. I'm putting some shadows back and taking some out and putting some back and just playing around. Okay. So add a bit of white to my grayish color, just so I can add a bit of highlight there. Alright. Okay, let's keep working with some shadows there. Just pulling back into the background. It's basically lights and darks on that area there. I want to lighten up a little bit. I'm just going to clean off my brush and put some white on it. Because this is still wet, I can play around and see what I get. I don't want to lose all that shadow color that I was doing, was painting. Ooh. So I got a lighter gray on my brush. I'm just going over some of that what I did. I'm trying to get a little bit more grayish color. Looks like I put a little bit too much green in there. But it keeps fighting me. Okay, that's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a liner brush. Small liner brush, not a huge one. I'm going to put my dark shadow color on it. And I'm going to put some lines in here. Little cracks or something like that. And if you have a problem with your paint, wait till it dries. Wherever you think the cracks are. That's good, sure. That's good. Bit of shadow here and there. Now, so clean off your chiseled edge, your brush. Yeah, chiseled edge. Clean it off really good because we're going to go back into the white now to put it on top of our snow again. So pick up some white. Start putting on bits of snow. Now you don't need to put it on everywhere. You can put it on a little bit under the trees here. Make it look like it's going into the trees. Right, use the corner of your brush if you have to. And pull on some white snow. And use the chiseled edge and then push on the chiseled edge to get that. But see how I got, I'm leaving some shadows there. Okay. So just white. And let's see, maybe some down over this hill here. And come back up again like I showed you before. Start at the bottom, pull up. Right, like that. I see how I'm leaving holes. Leaving holes. We can even highlight this again later. Right now we just want to establish where you want the snow and how it's going to look. All right. So I'm just using chiseled edge to put that on there. see all the white snow. Do the other side now. Alright, so we're just going to pull on some snow. If you go straight over, it won't look like it's going down a hill so much. I don't want it to be too hilly. So let's go horizontal, that should help. See how I'm leaving the shadows? Let's go horizontal. That'll flatten it out a bit better. And you can go over these here, you're okay to go in between those or around them or on top of them, it's okay. That's not as hilly this time. So the more horizontal you are, less hilly it'll look, okay? But if you come up here and pull out and start moving down, it's going to look hilly. We leave that side hilly a bit, so it'll be different. Right? This one still has a bit of a hill. So the more horizontal you go and more paint you use, the less hilly it looks. Because you might get a situation where you're doing a painting and you don't want a hill, but you somehow got a hill and you don't know how to get rid of it, just go horizontal. Just straight across. Straight across. And that'll straighten it out a bit for you. Good. I'll take my liner brush and I'm going to clean it off really good. And I'm going to get that nice little yellow light back in there again. So it's some yellow and white, because that's coming from the sky. We don't want to lose that. That's the focal point. Sky and this beautiful little light here. You know, that really stands out, doesn't it? That's where everybody, when they're looking at your painting, that's where their eye is going to go. That's what's going to sell your painting. That's what sells paintings. Bright areas in the painting, lights and shadows. Okay, you know, because it attracts your eye. You know how they say shiny things attract you. You're going to go shopping and the first thing you see is something shiny, you go towards it. See what it is or pick it up and touch it. It could be a watch, it could be diamond ring, anything that shines and glitters, you're attracted to it automatically. So think about the same in your paintings. Make it attractive. Bright colors. But not all bright colors, you know what I mean, like darks and lights together, just to see how that's standing out so nice there. That's what really attracts you to that painting. Lots of paintings with trees and snow, but that one little sunset is really bringing it out. That's why I want this area really bright. If I can get it brighter than that, I will. So I'm going to add pure white on top of that. When that dries, I might even add more. One little section, see? One little section is going to bring the buyer's eye right to your painting. They're going to say, I want that one. Once you do a painting like this, you can do several more snow paintings with brightness in the sky and different areas you're painting. Just change it up. Make a bunch close to the same thing. Trees and maybe some hills in the background with a light shining from the back of the hills, you know, just different ways of maybe a little cabin or something like that, you know. Let's pick up pure white now. I'm going to lay it on the edge here. Just lay it on the edge there. Just a whole light coming from the sky. Just pulling in some little bit of white. There we go. There's a bit more white here. I'll brighten it up again now after when it dries. Because we got color on there, it probably don't want to brighten up. It mixes together. Just going to add a little bit of it into these little rocks or piece of dirt or whatever is going on there. Dirty rocky road, I don't know. Maybe a little bit of white here and there. And now, what can we do next? Let's put a few trees here now. So I'm going to get some black, maybe a little bit of burnt umber. I want it nice and dark. You can even add blue, red. We're doing a dark color first. We're just going to get the shape of the tree first, okay? So the shape of the tree, I'm going to take my chiseled edge brush and I'm going to touch on the chiseled edge, vertical, trying to find where I want the tree. Okay, I'm going to start around here and I'm going to push. And I'm going to push, 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 push. And I'm going to make it a little crooked. Put some more in there. See how the paint comes off when you get up there? So you got to do a couple of times, alright? We might have to even calm down to get what you're looking for. But the chiseled edge should give you a nice rounded edge here. So that's one tree. So fill it until you can't see through it, okay? So let's make another tree. Let's make another one next to it. Another crooked one. Push. Push, 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 push. At least get that much done. If you know, if it doesn't look perfect at first, at least you'll know where it goes. Add a little bit of water to your paint if you have to. And you can also add glazing gel. I'm not fussy about using it in my videos because I do love mediums, and but it's hard for me to use them in my paintings because on video because it stays shiny and takes longer to dry in some cases, and then the light might shine on it and then I end up having glare. So I'll show you that again in case you didn't see it. Definitely got to get a camera person to help me out. I did one like this earlier today. Spent 4 hours at it. And when I look back on it, my head was in the way. Because I'm trying to videotape it myself. So, I definitely need help. Definitely. Because I want you to be able to see everything. Nothing worse than looking back at my videos to get ready to upload them. And then I realized that I forgot to zoom back out. It's hard to concentrate on painting and your camera work at the same time. That's it for now. I don't know how big you want that tree. It's not bad. Let's do another one. Let's do probably 3 or so. They're kind of leaning out. Chiseled edge, touch, and push. Push, 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 push. This one could be a little straighter if you like. Don't matter, they're just trees. Funny looking trees, aren't they? Now if you want a skinny one, maybe we can get that one filled in first. Maybe, without pushing too hard, maybe we can get a smaller one there on the edge, maybe coming off of this tree here. Just don't push too hard. There we go. All right. All right. Let's see. This time we'll put some branches on our trees. Get your really dark colors and a liner brush, and we'll start putting branches on what we have here. Make sure your brush is nice and damp, even if you have to put in water, even if it drips. But it won't drip if you put it through your dark colors. It won't drip anymore then because it'll come off on your palette. So, start putting on some branches. So you take some branches off what you already have. We're going to have lots. Now just use dark colors, whatever you used for the tree trunks. You use the dark blue and burnt umber. So you can even fix up things as you're going along. So put in the next size and then put smaller ones on after. So large trees, medium and small, and smaller branches. So just do one at a time if you want. Like instead of, so you got these branches we're getting on here, getting ready for the smaller ones. But if you feel like you want to start doing your small ones now, you can certainly do that too. But I'm just trying to get things in place first before I decide where I want my smaller ones also. I'm going to try another smaller brush now for the branches, the smallest branches I can get. So the smaller the brush, the easier it is to get those branches.
How did we know it would turn out like this? Oh baby, how did we know we would be married today? How did we get so lucky to find each other and feel the same way? I just want you to know I love you for the rest of my life. I stand before you today and I want to say I love you for the rest of my life. If you ever need a hand to lean on to give you strength, I will be there just as you were there for me. I will never let you go now that I know you're a part of me. I just want you to know I love you for the rest of my life. I stand before you today for the